Hey guys, welcome back. It's Andrew here. It's Sunday, November 7th. This is the week 31 update to the TFSA portfolio. I think I'm also going to run through a bit of my other stuff because something big happened this week. I made a bit of a change. So yeah, let's get into it. So the TFSA is sitting at $73,217. In the last week, we had gains of 1,044, or about 1%. If you've been paying attention, you'll notice that amount is, that 73,217 is quite a bit lower than what it was at last week, and there's a reason for that, but we'll get into that in a sec. On Friday, we had $274 gain over the last month. We're up 3,215, or 5%. And 3 months, we're up about the same, 3,521, or 5%. And then all time, we're up 9,808, or 15% in the last year. Yeah, so last week we had some dividends come in, the first dividends for November. ZWC paid me $43.60. ZWU paid me $48.40. ZWE paid me $40.50. ZWK paid me $66.98, and ZWS paid me $38.75. So that's what we see here for November. We're at $238.31 in dividend payments. Now, what I decided to do, I'm a little behind on the Kids Registered Education Savings Plan, the RESP, so I'm having to catch up on that. As you may or may not know, I've got 3 kids, and with the RESP you can contribute up to $2,500 per year per kid, and the government will match 20% of that. Now, because I have some years to catch up on, you're actually able to double up and catch up on one previous year at a time. So I did some calculations, and the amount that I had to contribute this year to kind of maximize the amount that I'm going to get from the government and also not make it super crazy was about $11,400. So what I did was I sold a portion of each of my positions on November 3rd. You can see here I sold 66 shares of DFN, $8.07 each for $532. I sold 54 shares of EIT, 95 shares of HHL, 30 shares of Smart Centers, 53 shares of TXF, and then 36 shares of ZWC, 151 shares of ZWK. ZWK was already overweight compared to the other positions, so I tried to bring them back into alignment, kind of an equal weighting of each of my positions now. ZWS, I sold 23 shares. ZWU, we sold 22 shares. And ZWE, we sold 22 shares. And that gave me, in conjunction with the dividends that came in, I had enough cash to withdraw $11,400. Because this is in my TFSA, this is tax-free. So that's going into my checking account, and then I've already it's already showed up in my tax checking account, and I'm able to transfer that into my my RESP, which I also have with Wealthsimple. It's on the Wealthsimple Trade side, which is the more robo-advisor side, where they pick the ETFs for you and rebalance it and all that stuff. So you can see I have currently $16,896 in the RESP, but that'll be, once it's funded, that'll be $11,400 more. And then this negative return here is just kind of a weird thing, because it's kind of in between. You can see that the 11,369 is already showing up, but it's not available yet, and I think it's screwing up the returns. So yeah, I don't actually have a negative return on that one. But that's what's going on there. with the RESP, like I said, so there'll be 20% of that will get the CESG, which is the Canadian Education Savings Grant. So that will come in from the government in a month's time. I think it takes about a month for Wealthsimple to apply for it, and then the government provides the funds. But it'll be interesting to see going forward how these dollars perform. I think it'll be good. I mean, an instant 20% return is hard to turn down, and with education, post-secondary education going higher every year, we got to do all we can to help out the kids. So yeah, I think the grant is going to be about $2,280 this year, and then I'm going to have to do it every year for the next little while to catch up. Just like I said, I have fallen behind a bit on the kids' RESPs. So, but it's the TFSA did so well so far. Like when I withdrew that money, I'm actually kind of almost down to where I started from. So it's a little bit lower because I started at 75,000, and now we're down to 73,000. So basically all of those gains that we made have paid for the TFSA, and then the 20% education savings grant that's going to go on top of that. So yeah, it's doing really well. Quick snapshot of all the positions. DFN is up 2%. EIT is up 5.49%. Again, everything is doing really well. HHL is up $512, 7.3%. Smart Centers is up $736 or 15%. TXF, the Tech Giants ETF, is up 1146 or 18.78%. ZWC is up. ZWE is up. ZWK is up 1,064 or 15%. ZWS is up 506, and ZWU is kind of the most or the least gainer of the bunch. It's only up $113 or 1.5%. So, the other thing I meant to say is when I did take that withdrawal, I made sure to do it a few days after the ex-dividend date, so that I still qualified for all of the dividends coming up in November. So I'll get my full dividends in November, just like as if I had owned all the shares already. And then in December we'll see a bit of a reduction in the dividends, just because because I've got less shares now. So that's what we're at now. I've still got some dividends, so a few more to coming up this to the next few weeks in November. I've still got Smart Centers, DFN, EIT, and HHL to come. So stay tuned. I hope everybody had a good week, and if you like the content, subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and we'll chat again in a week. Take care. Thanks. Bye.